looks good, but there is a big problem here. So I'm going to show you what happens when you hire the wrong people. Here I'm going to show you what happens when you don't install the flooring properly. So as you can see here, it seems like everything is good, but it's not good. So I'm going to show you here in this area where you're going to have all type of noises. And this is not normal. This is because they didn't fix the floor properly before doing the flooring. And then every time you walk here, you're going to have the noise. Some places it's going to be good, some places it's going to be bad. But this needs to be fixed before you do anything. If you want to hire me, please let me know. All my information in the video description. See you next time. Here I'm going to show you the reality of the floor when you, the things that you don't see. For instance, here we are seeing the vinyl floor that looks very nice. And here we have the other room. And as you can see here, everything is beautiful. But when you're in the other room, you don't know. Maybe you can push it here. Maybe everything is firm and tight or not. So before you put anything, you have to make sure that you don't have, creaking noise or anything like that. The floor needs to be firm. If you start working, and you start having issues that you hear noises or anything like that, you have to fix all those things. Here, for instance, the floor is not that good, but you're having this type of issue. Some people they don't know or they don't care, and they will install the vinyl anyway. So they don't care. Once they finish, they get paid, and that's it. And you don't know, and then you start walking on your floor, and then you start hearing all those noises. And if you have to fix something like that, you will have to remove the vinyl all over again and try to fix it. Otherwise, you will have to live with it. So here I'm going to show you some examples. For instance, this is the other side of the floor here in the bathroom. And if you see here, for some reason, the person that installed the drainage decided to cut all the beams. So the bathroom, the floor was sinking. So in this case, in order to fix that, I had to install some of those bottle jacks that you see here in order to stabilize everything and to leave it completely flat. So as you can see here, we added 2 more, so in total was 6. So in this case, as you can see, we had to use like 6. I don't have the picture of the 6 right now, but we had to use many because you have to use them all at the same time. You cannot use just one in one end, and hopefully everything will turn out great. You have to use them all, otherwise things will start cracking and things are not going to be well. So this is one option, and then after we finished, everything was level. You see, this is the other side of the floor, and everything looks decent and better. But you have to make sure that all the floor that you have is going to be completely firm and nothing is going to be moving. Otherwise, you're going to have all those noises that I mentioned before, all the creaking noises and all the things. So as you can see here, we were preparing the floor, and the next step is adding some sealer, so that way when we put some quick leveler, so that way the floor will be completely flush, and after that you can put tile, or if you want to put, for instance, vinyl, you could do that. As you can see here, we put the sealer. This is kind of the same thing that you put on the roof, so that way you don't have any leak or anything like that, because now I'm going to show you the product that you can use, so that way it will level the whole floor, and you're not going to have any issue that the liquid that you're going to use, is going to leak through the other side or anything like that. Okay, so here you have the product I was talking about. It's called Level Quick RS. So you basically, before you put this, I'm going to show you, you have to seal all the floor, otherwise, like in this case, it's going to leak through the other side. So here basically is everything that you need in order to do this. There is a video on YouTube that is called How to Install Level Quick RS Self-Leveling Underlayment. So basically it's going to tell you everything that I'm telling you right now. So here you have to clean up the floor, and then after that you have to put some sealer or base, a prime, so that way it will grab on that. And then after that you can put the mesh here. As you can see, you have to put a mesh. It's like a rebar for concrete basically. And then here I don't know why they put that first and then later this, but basically here, as you can see, you have to seal all the cracks, anything that it may leak through the other side. So you have to do all that first, and then once the prime dries, here it says 1-3 hours, you can start applying this. It says use gloves, of course, put it in the bucket, pour the whole thing, mix it, and then after that you can start putting it, with the mesh underneath. So go and work, in the corner that you're not going to walk out, basically, so that way you don't corner yourself. And then you start pouring this, and then you're going to use this device that you see here, something to spray this glue that you're putting here. They have some boots with some spikes, and you're going to use some squishy or something like that also in order to level it. And then after that you can put the tiles or the vinyl or whatever. So it says you're ready to walk or here to tile in 4 hours. In the package I think it was saying like 16 hours to cure completely, but basically that is how it works. And then after that you can do anything. If you do that, I think that is the best bet. So that way, if there is any flooding or anything like that, in this case for the bathroom, you're not going to have any leak through the other side. So if you do that, you're not going, even if you have a second floor, third floor, or anything like that, and there is a flooding, you're not going to have any leak, through the ceiling, and things are not going to get damage. The only thing that you have to think, once you do that, you have to set the borders, so that way the liquid, is not going to go to the wrong place. I think there was a place here in the video. I'm trying to search for it, but I did that in the pictures that you see. Okay, here is showing this. So basically here you have to put the border, so that way it would be I think up to 1.5 inches that you can create this type of floor, so that way it will level everything and everything will be okay. So hopefully this video was useful. If you have any question, please let me know in the section below, and see you next time.